Now there have been some more facts have been found about this butcher, that while he was living with this girl, Shraddha, he was at the same time having 20 more girlfriends, all Hindus. Once before, he has admitted that in front of her father that she is dead, and in the presence of police. And the father fainted hearing it. And whatever the whole story he has told to the police, nothing will be regarded as proof in the court. If these things are not proofs, and why police has to investigate? If they make so much effort for it, and nothing will stand there in the court, and it's a big joke. That shows that our judiciary, our society is in support of criminals if they are powerful. And it is said that he is getting money from Dubai and other Muslim countries. Maybe the media is also bought by these money coming from different Muslim countries. And then he will have battery of lawyers fighting for him, because they are all soulless, greedy dogs. If even this much sensitivity and understanding has not happened by studying big law books, by being a great professor, being a great engineer, doctor, that if you are supporting criminal in any way, you are encouraging them. They should all reject to fight for him. And there is a news that the Bar Association in Delhi, they have said that he should be hanged. We will not fight for him. But maybe some lawyers will not fight for him, but then they will find others who are always interested in fighting for criminals. It is said in their language, in the law book, that even if 20 criminals or 100 criminals escape, but one innocent person should not be punished. But this man is not innocent. Now the burden should be on him to prove that she is not dead, she is still alive. If he is not able to prove it, she was living with him, where she has disappeared. And he should have, if she has gone away, as he's saying that she has left him, then he should have gone to the police at that very time. That she has left him. He should have himself filed this FIR. Example, bogus stories he is telling and confessing all those things in front of police because he doesn't want to be tortured in third degree. But he will, in the front of court, he will deny all those things. He will say they pressurized me to admit all those things. But in this way, criminals goes on escaping. And this will set a very wrong precedence, very wrong example for the future. That if this kind of murderer, brutal murderer, professional, cool professional killer, goes away free, then it will be encouraging all people like him. These people are very insensitive. They can be in jail for a few years. They will learn more, and then they will come again and do the same kind of things. And this narco test, they cannot force on him. It needs his agreement. Affidavit is needed, and then only if he agrees. Otherwise, it will be against human right. These are all bullshit. When someone has confessed, he cannot create this story that I killed her in this way, I cut her in 35 pieces, and every night I used to go at about 2 o'clock, taking 1 or 2 pieces with me. And then the Delhi police find another proof that is also not, it won't stand in the court that in Delhi you have 35,000 liter of water. Perhaps it means 35 bucket a day you can use. It is free, that much water. But if you get more than that, then you have to pay for the water. So in the month of May, when he killed the girl, he had to pay 300 rupees for the water. So they are saying that why he needed so much water. Because he was cleaning everything, all the blood stain, was destroying all the proofs. But then he can say, his lawyer will say that it was month of May and so he spent more water. So these are not very concrete proof. So, but it means that our whole system of judiciary, police and everything is more helpful to the criminals, people who are doing wrong things. Because even the judges and police, they are also not free from crime. The crime goes on inside them. And they are also greedy people. They can be bought by money. They are also, corruption is there inside them. That's why meditation should be compulsory everywhere. Until and unless you become the master of your mind, you will not get any degree. You cannot enter into any job. Otherwise, all kind of wrong people are there. They may be lawyers, they may be doctors and engineers and professors, but they are not man of integration. They are not man of awakening, man of consciousness. You may have little less knowledge about bookish thing, but you should be able to read your own mind. You should be a master of your mind. That should be made compulsory. Otherwise, our education is just very lopsided, very imbalanced and incomplete. Our education should be such where your heart is opened, your heart is cleaned. You should be taught some arts also. You should be able to play some music. Then you will become more sensitive. Art is not given any importance. You should be able to do at least one art, whether it is painting or sculpture or music or dance or singing. At least one art should be necessary. When you are just training the left brain, left hemisphere, then you are creating monsters. Because monsters are everywhere in power, so they won't like any change in education. So wrong kind of people are in all professions. They are more harmful than helpful. Only few people who have some integrity, because of them, there is some salt on this earth. If all lawyers refuse to stand for him, then what he can do? And if they want, they can prove that he has done all those things. But they are also silent supporters. Some may be not even silent, they may be very active supporters. Media is playing a very dirty game. They won't like to reveal his name. They don't want to disclose his Muslim identity. They will say that one man has done it. And they are trying to prove him a madman so that his punishment is reduced very much. By killing this man, nothing is going to be solved. But he should be put in some place where some kind of island from where he cannot escape. And he should be with his kind of people. And they should be told to create something so that they can be of some service to the society. Otherwise, they are just burden. Not only burden, they are very harmful. They are very destructive. And just today, I was listening to a video in alternative media. Someone was saying that if you make one girlfriend, the masjid will pay him 50 rupees a month. So that is the bait, that is the greed for them. For that, they try to trap girls. 50,000 is a very big amount for 1 month. And if you get married to some Hindu girl, then he is paid 5 lakh, that means 500,000 rupees. And in that also there are categories. If you are trapping a Brahmin girl, its rate will be very high, more than maybe 5 lakh. If you are trapping the Kshatriyas or the Rajput, then it will be maybe a little less. In the same way, and there are many Maulanas who say that within few years we can increase our population to so much that the next prime minister will be a Muslim. So they are playing their game, and people are in deep slumber. Government is slumber. Governments all over the world, they are in slumber. Only if you awake at the right time, you can save something. If you awake when it is already too late, nothing can be done. You awake earlier, there will be less violence. Otherwise, violence will be to such an extent that is unimaginable. And People who are not used to killing even insects, cockroaches and goat and all those things, and chicken, they won't be able to kill human being. They don't have the training. So before it is too late, people should become alert. Supreme Court is saying, they are asking question to the government that this conversion business is not only a question about religion, it is very harmful, destructive to the nation. And there are so many journalists who are saying, going gaga about what Supreme Court has said, given a very great statement. But what is so great about it? There is nothing great about it. Anyone can see it so clear. This conversion business is a conspiracy. This will create crisis. Conversion is of the heart. No one can be forced to convert in the name of bread and butter or job or money. These kind of conversion should be totally banned. It should be totally personal. If my life has changed because of some religion, some philosophy, because of some guru or anything, that is my personal thing. It should not be allowed to be used as a political tool. But people who are sitting in courts everywhere, they are themselves totally confused. And because they are greedy, that's why they are more muddle-headed. They don't want to solve any problem. They want to keep the problem hanging so that their business goes on. If crimes stop, if sick people are not there, if mentally retarded and sick people and psychotic and neurotics are not there, then these people will all go out of business. So they like these things to continue. That's why the ancient Chinese way was very good. That the doctor is paid for keeping you healthy. If you fall sick, then he will have to pay to you. The doctor should get his reward, his money, only when he is able to keep his patient healthy. If they fall sick, then they will have to pay. If you make such laws, then the doctor will keep you healthy. Otherwise, they want you to be sick. But because the whole society is sick, so everyone wants you to die so that they can make business out of your dead body. In a sick world, parasites will have a day or they will become affluent. Crime, corruption, sickness and diseases are encouraged in a diseased world or sick world.